Happy Friday, TGIF. My shake dance. Okay, I'm going to talk to you guys about something. I was human this morning, and then I got so mad at myself for being human. And I have to share with you because I know I'm not the only one that does this. Hey, Priscilla. And I know I'm not the only one that struggles with this mindset. I even had to have, my husband had to give me a little bit of a coach talk that I would have given one of my challengers, as well as me giving it to myself. So, good morning, Mom. So, all right, so I went shopping yesterday. I don't know if you guys had followed my story. I went to Target because I had to get socks for Ryan. I went for socks. And of course I had to walk past my section and I saw bathing suits. So I grabbed a one piece, didn't try it on. Then I went to the tank tops because I love their tank tops with the sayings on it. I grabbed two of those, a pair of shorts, which fit great. So I don't like my shorts super tight. So I always try to go like one size bigger so they're kind of comfy, but not looking like I'm wearing somebody else's shorts, if that makes any sense. So I left there with a lot of extra things, okay? The bathing suit looked like it was going to be really cute, and I'm like, I've been feeling really sexy lately, and my body's good, so I'm going to try on the bathing suit. I don't think it was very flattering, and it felt a little tight. I also got a small. I probably could have gotten a medium, but anyways. And I'm just feeling like yesterday, like after I had my breakfast and stuff like that, and after having my shake and after working out, I was just feeling kind of bloated. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's that time. And Alex looked at me, he's like, you just had it. And I was like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. And so I stepped on the scale. What do I tell you guys all the time? The number does not define us. The number does not define us. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Laura. Constantly, I'm always saying the number doesn't define us, but I have such a bad habit of just hopping on the scale. And I think it's because when I'm feeling bloated and stuff, or I'm feeling a little weird, I almost want to step on the scale to prove to myself that everything's still fine, right? Well, I gained a pound. So now I started at 120. Went down to 116, and this morning I weighed in at 118. And I'm like, how the hell? Yesterday I was 117. I'm like, how did I lose a pound? I gained a pound in a day. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Amy. I was going to text you about this, Amy. So me and Amy go back and forth. And we talk about that. Like, we'll be like, oh my God, I screwed up. I stepped on the scale today. And I did it again today, Amy, because I was feeling bloated. I was feeling like, I had to prove to myself that I didn't gain anything. And then I gained a freaking pound. And at first I was like, how am I gaining weight? Like, I'm working so hard. I think I'm looking better. And how did I gain weight? And right away, Alex went into Tanya mode. And he's like, muscle. And I was like, but weight is weight. He's like, it's lean muscle. And you lost the fat. But for the pounds of fat that you lost, you gained an extra pound of muscle. He's like, there is no way that you're eating 100% in the nutrition plan and 100%. I was like, I know, you're right. I know, because that's what I'm telling myself. And I'm telling myself I'm eating to the T. I haven't drank, not eating sweets. On refeed day, I'll make like the Swedish type things that she says we can have because our body needs that sugar. And then I proved to myself again, because these pants, I'm going to stand up so you guys can see them. When I bought these pants, I bought them at Summit. They're the Country Heat pants, because if you guys remember, I loved that Country Heat thing. So when I bought these pants, when I put them on, they would actually push into my waist. Can you guys see them? These are workout pants. Workout pants that are like super loose. on my belly. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like I can stick my hand down there. Normally you can't. I have to keep pulling them up, and normally these were super tight and they squeezed my core. Now they just kind of lay there. Like, look, I can stick my hand in there. So this is why I'm sharing this with you guys. I go a little crazy sometimes too. We can't have the number define us, you guys. I'm not walking around saying, I'm a 118, I'm a 118. I don't walk around, hi, I'm 118. Like, we don't walk around and greet people with what our number of the scale is. So, for me, I have to stay focused on, I got rid of the scale. I took it out of my room. Because I walk to my bathroom and walk right by the scale, and it's just a habit. Like, hey, let's see how I'm doing. That little square shouldn't tell me how I'm doing. These pants tell me how I'm doing. That bikini picture that I posted Sunday tells me how I'm doing. I haven't changed anything with the food. I haven't changed anything with the workout. It's all the same. But it's an old habit that I've been trying to break. So I took it out of my room. It's not like Alex uses it. I use it. And what I liked about this scale is it tells me my body fat and stuff like that. Which actually, I should have looked at that because I think it tells me about my muscle gained also, which is probably a different number. But me, I never focused on those numbers all the time. I bought the scale for that purpose, and I didn't pay attention. So in all honesty, when somebody says muscle weighs more than fat, not necessarily. A weight number is a weight number. If you have a 1 pound feather and a 1 pound weight, they're both 1 pound. The difference is, as you gain more muscle, that muscle is going to weigh more than the fat that you were losing. So say you had 10 pounds of fat. You lost 5 pounds of fat. You gained 8 pounds of muscle. That's 3 more pounds. It's just of lean muscle. Does that make sense? Hey, Vic. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So, yeah, that's how my scale was. It says the fat, the muscle, the BMI, the bone mass, and weight. But stupid me didn't mark down everything. I only marked down my weight. I should have marked down everything because that would have been cool to see muscle. Because I'm sure that number is different. But anyway, so I wanted to share this with you guys because I know we all do the same thing. We all define ourselves from that little freaking square. That little square. And it's hard for me because when I'm on a journey like this, I always like to weigh myself at the beginning and then weigh myself at the end so that way you guys can see. But I'm also a very visual person. That's why I do these before pictures and progress pictures and put them side by side. And Alex was even saying, he's like, you even bought more of those little tiny cheeky back bikini bottoms because you're so confident and you could see the change in your body. Don't look at a number. I'm like, I know. I can't let that number define me. It's such a bad habit that I've been in for so many years and it's so hard to break. So the only way to break it is say bye-bye to the scale. So that's what I have to do because I feel great. I mean, I have lean muscle in my arms and these pants, like I said, when I purchased them, they were tight. Like when you put them on, it was one of those pair of pants that you felt like you had to walk like this and suck everything in because they were really, really tight. And now I put them on and they're falling down and they're loose. Who has loose workout pants? So I have to remind myself of that because, So that's my thought process behind it because I'm definitely putting on muscle. I could feel it. I mean, you can't work out with an 8-pound vest and 40-pound weights and not put on muscle. And that's what the thing is. So at the very beginning, when it's almost like phase 1 was the weight loss. Phase 2 is the bulk where you're building those muscles. And then phase 3 is when we're going to shred to where we can see the muscles. So I'm in phase 2. It's when we're building the muscles. So, if anybody's doing this 80-day program with me and you're in phase 2 and you're spazzing out because you stepped on the scale, don't spaz out. just remember, we are in bulk phase. We are in muscle building phase. So we're going to gain weight, but we're gaining weight because of lean muscle. So we're not gaining fat. That's why the number can't define us. Because weight is weight. There's muscle weight, fat weight, water weight. So you can't let the number define you, just like I can't, because it's probably more muscle weight and water weight than fat weight. I mean, last time I checked, I had like 15% body fat. I don't really think that's a lot. I think that's like the ideal average of what you should be at, or at the athletic on the chart. I think it's athletic or whatever. Because I have one of those little things where you pinch your skin, and on some parts there's really not that much skin to pinch. So I know it's not body fat, and I know this in my mind, but I'm so stuck on old habits sometimes that it's so hard to not let it get the best of me. So I just had to share that with you guys, because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that defines myself by a little tiny square that I step on. And we've got to stop it. So I'm going to pledge to you guys that I'm not doing it. If Autumn, who is the creator of the program that I'm doing, if she says today's a day that I want you to step on the scale and see where you're at, then I'm going to step on the scale. Because maybe it's to prove to myself, hey, I'm weighing exactly like I did at the very beginning, but the number didn't change. But look at the body. Look at the visual. That's what changed. So weight is weight. So it's not really muscle weighs more than fat, because 5 pounds is 5 pounds. It's the fact that you're losing the fat and you're gaining the muscle. So once you gain the muscle, yes, it is, Amy. Yes, it is. Big SOB, that scale. It shouldn't be named scale. It should just be called SOB. But so when you gain that muscle, you end up gaining more muscle weight than the fat that you had. So you end up weighing more. That's why the scale can be a tricky thing. It could really screw with your mind and make you feel like, I give up. I'm not doing this anymore. So haven't weighed myself for a couple of weeks, so I dread thinking what it will say when I do. You don't even have to weigh yourself, because then I can't do it. Like, I just need to do it at the end of each phase, because we have our thing here. We have our paper of where we started and where we were. So at the end of phase 2, I need to do it just because I have to do my measurements and stuff like that, and do my weight just to track it, because I have to send this in. But that's going to be the only time that I step on that scale. I'm not letting this number define me. I feel amazing. But I was getting into like a sad mindset. I was like, when Alex was leaving for work, I was like, have a great day. You know, it's freaking Friday. We're going down to Miami to celebrate with my niece. We're taking her down to Miami for her birthday. We're going to eat dinner, walk around, and shop. Like, we have a great day planned. I'm meeting up with my real estate broker because I decided that I'm going to get back into doing real estate and helping my friends and family and their friends and their family buy and sell their homes. So I'm going to meet up with him and put a plan together on what we're going to do. Got a lot of fun stuff planned today. So why have that mindset? Because of a number? That's stupid. I'm going to ruin my day because of a 3-digit number that I don't even think is that bad to begin with. It's just not the number that I was expecting, so I got, no, it's not happening. You're not going to let it happen. I'm not going to let it happen. That little square is not defining our happiness. It's not defining what we think about ourselves, and it's not going to define who we are. We're going to focus on how we feel, how our clothes fit, and where we have gone, where we have come from, and how strong we have gotten. Because I can tell you, I'm actually excited to do today's workout, because last week on Friday, if you guys remember, this AAA workout, which is arms, ass, and I cried because I had a weird mindset going on. I had a lot of stress going on. And it brought all of that out. But today, I'm going in it like I went into yesterday's leg workout. I'm going to kill this workout. I'm going to do each move. And I'm going to have a good time doing it. So I want you guys to have a wonderful Friday, and I want you to remember, if you are like me and you have that mind, that old school mindset that it's the number, it's the number, it's the number, get rid of the freaking scale. Say bye to it. Say bye to it. If you want to, if you're getting ready to start your journey, just step on it to see what your number is. And then when your clothes start to change and stuff like that, if you want to step on it again to see if you're the same weight, just healthier of that weight, that's fine. But let's make a vow to each other. Put the scale away. We're going to do it together. Okay? I need support on this. So if I know you guys are doing this with me, I will do it. Okay, so we're going to put our scales away. We're only going to step on them at the end of each phase or at the end of a program or at the end of a journey, not in the middle, because there could be one day that you have extra water weight that's a couple pounds, and then you can have another day that there's no water weight and you're down. So it fluctuates when you're doing changes to your body. So this girl is going to continue building muscle. I'm not looking at the scale anymore, except at the end of my phase, because I have to, because I got to write it down. Thank you guys for being here for me, because I was a bad girl today and I had to coach myself. I needed my husband to coach me, and then I text my girls in my group, Natalie and hey Fasenya, Natalie, good job Vicky, and Michelle and April and Christina, and Natalie and Michelle right away were like, it's muscle. If you're not throwing that scale away, I'm messaging Alex and I'm telling him to get rid of that thing. They're like, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? You're doing fine. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. So if anybody else has that old mentality of the number, you know I go through it too, but I'm going to do something about it, because I'm not letting that number define who I am. I'm actually going to be proud. Yep, I weigh 118 pounds and look at me. You know what I mean? Which is only 2 pounds down from when I started this program. But when I'm done with this phase, which I think we have one more week of this phase, maybe? I think one more week of this phase. When I'm done with this phase, I'm going to put a before picture of me at 120 pounds and the after picture, whether I'm going to be at 118 or higher. And then I'm going to see the difference of, wow, that's just about the same number on the scale, and look at the visual difference. Because that's what it's about. It's about how we feel. And weight is weight regardless, but there's different types of weight in our body, and that's what we need to remember. So have a fantastic Friday, guys. I am going to finish my superfood, and then I'm also going to make sure Ryan's up, because you guys know that I'd wake him up before this, but he doesn't get out of bed till I'm done. So have a great Friday, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.